Lincoln Park.
Hello.
First, Jason
You're chewing like a
Cavender.
cow in the field.
Thank you.
Why are you chewing gum up here?
Come on, I'm sorry.
To 25th District Court, case number 25
I'm chewing it loud.
L
It's
345
okay.
2
Nobody,
and 25
nobody knows
L
unless somebody tells them.
0
So let me see here.
578 and 26. I'm sorry, that's 26 L 0578.
There was a status
26
report
L
for early
0577.
dismissal.
There may be a fourth
dismissal
case,
and
25 L
discharge submitted
0796.
back
I'm
in
not sure that's on
November.
this
At that time,
Um,
Mr. Smith had not been on probation
other
for 5
case
years
here.
yet.
so
And so
Council or appearance
You
for the
said to
people, please.
reapply.
Zelak on
at
behalf of
5-year
the city of
term.
Lincoln Park. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. And appearance
88
counsel for the
Garahan
defense.
also
Good morning, Judge.
opposed
Mazen
the
Gabriel, on behalf of
application
Mr.
at that
Cavalier.
time.
He stands here to my
He
left, my
opposed it
right. State your
again.
name, sir. Jason.
After
Jason
speaking with
Cavalier.
him, he
Okay,
indicates
counsel,
he's
you appointed or
opposing it
retained?
I'm appointed.
because
Based
of
upon
the,
offense.
yes, based on the
Okay.
offense.
I don't
Um,
have that information.
So we
Can
did
you spell your last name, counsel?
last month,
H
and it was sent again.
And your
But
P number.
73.
I spoke with you,
845.
Judge,
Mhm.
and
Okay, so I need to
kind of gave you
get
the
up to speed
background
here
on
for
Mr.
just a
Smith.
short bit.
And
This is a
you
matter
said
that's
to bring
been
him in, and
reassigned to
you
this
would like to
court
speak with him.
because I seem to be things all
All right, when you're drug
disqualified
tested
pieces.
today, what are the results?
Uh,
Gonna be-
from the 25th District Court.
All right, so I want a
And,
UA today.
I'm showing a
I think you go to
charge
felony drug court,
of
see if they can
disorderly
give him a
conduct,
UA today.
tampering with or malicious
And then
destruction of
before we leave
property.
here,
The
state?
26 L 0577 case,
Jason's not in here, but he's still
date
on
of
that.
offense, January 30th of 26. Then we have on the
before
25
he leaves here today,
L
because there are
3452.
Facebook posts that were in the stipulations. What does your Facebook
L
look like now?
260578
Let's-
case,
Let's
we
let them
have
see if you have
what
no
appears to
objection.
be
Let them see your
a
Facebook page and let's see
pretrial.
what's in it in the last time you posted.
That's fine.
All right, so we're gonna do that, do a UA.
Oh, no.
And then if all
Okay, these are all
comes
the
back
wrong
clear,
files here.
you're gonna tell me your story about how you changed and I'll make a decision on terminating you early.
Yes, yes,
And
sir.
thank you for dressing appropriately for
And
court.
that date of
you.
offense
all right.
is
All right, so I see your smile. So everything went well?
also
Yes,
January
Judge,
30th.
Mr. Smith's UA
I'm
was
sorry, Judge,
negative.
what was the
Hmm?
case number for the case that you were just,
88 went through
26 L
Facebook.
0577 was the
concerns.
first one.
Okay.
26 L 0578
Tell me about yourself. What have you been
Stalking.
doing? What are your plans?
Actually, I have a letter.
is
Can I read it?
the other matter. Then,
Dear Honorable Judge
All
Bull.
right, everyone, please whisper. Okay.
so
Dear
this
Honorable Judge
appears to
Boyd,
also be an
thank
arraignment
you for the opportunity to be on probation
pretrial.
instead of time in prison. Over the course of being on probation
Then,
for the last 5 years,
there's
I've learned
25
to better my
L
life and
3452.
build a career for myself in the automotive industry. Through probation, I
The
have
date
learned
of this
self-control,
offense
discipline, and patience. I took things for granted and I made bad mistakes that
appears to
hurt people,
be November 21st of 25, disorderly conduct.
and I ask for your forgiveness and the forgiveness of those people. My time in the Bexar County Jail changed my life. The Lord saved me from
And-
death by putting me in the jail.
Originally,
That's
Judge
what I believe.
Clifton
Through jail, I became connected with
was the
Cornerstone
judge.
Church,
Then
which was the stepping stone into my faith today. The Lord motivated me to better my life. I went back to school,
this was already
graduated from
set
St.
for a
Code's
bench
College
trial
with
for
an
May
associate degree of
1st.
applied science in automotive technology in May of 2024.
However,
Since the beginning of school, I have
this
worked
got
at
reassigned
multiple
over
automotive
here.
shops to gain experience and certifications.
So let's handle
I
the
currently
arraignment
work at
on
Freedom
the
Chevrolet, and I've been there
two
since January of
matters from
2024.
January 1st. But I'm not sure
I
why
have
all these
learned to
other
live
notices for all
on
these
my own,
cases are in
pay
one
rent
file.
and utilities.
I don't know about that.
I plan to go further with a relationship with God and Jesus. I have goals and dreams set
Because
for my
there's
life.
the victim's a court
I want to
employee.
use my gift of working on cars
That's why it was
to help people who need it.
disqualified.
And I ask you humbly consider my request for early termination so that I may move
All
past
right,
this part of my
so,
life and
let's
show
handle
my
the
family
arraignment
that I have
on the 2 new
successfully
matters
changed and
first,
completed
please.
my term of probation. Thank
And
you,
council, I'm going to give this
Honorable
back to you
Judge
to make
Boyd,
sure that you have the court.
for your time and listening to me. I give
case
God all the
numbers on
glory
there,
for
please.
the change in my life, and I give Jesus all the credit for being where I am today.
Dave, if you can hand this back to the attorney so he can
Thank you
put the
so
case
much.
numbers on there.
I'm so proud
Council,
of you.
ask
I'm
the
glad
arraignment
you
on both
were able to
matters.
turn your life around. And what I can tell you is normally, I mean, I'll do early termination, but you have to show me something. You have to show me that you've changed and that you won't be back here
Yes, sir.
for anything and that you're going to be a law-abiding citizen.
Yes, sir.
All right, probation. what
Okay,
is
so the
it?
court will waive the formal reading. Enter plea of not guilty for purposes of the arraignment.
Judge,
And then as to the
I'd like
pretrial.
to point out that he had no
Your Honor,
prior
on
criminal
behalf of the
history. He
May I address
has
as to the
maintained
pretrial and
full-time
then
employment
Ms.
as well
Smith?
as completing with his
First, let's address as to the
associate's degree.
pretrial, please.
His field visits were completed.
Counsel has
There
just
were no
spoken with his
issues
client
during those
today
field
for the
visits.
first time,
There
so
was a
he's not in a
11 p.m.
position, I
curfew
believe,
implemented
absent receipt
upon
of
being
discovery.
granted
He was
probation.
reassigned, they removed
He
the
completed that with
counsel from Lincoln
no
Park and appointed
issues.
him to
200
represent. We
community
spoke on his
service
way in, and he's
hours
been unable
were
to get a
also
hold of his
completed.
client because the
He's
number in the
met all of
file is the
his
number for nursing home.
financial
He has
obligations.
not made contact. He
All
would
of
tell
his
you, that's why I'm telling you ahead of
delays,
time, so although I'm
with the
prepared to
exception
welcome
of
a plea of no
a couple of
contest to the
dilutants
charge,
back in
there's no other
2022.
offer
But all
on
of
the
his
table today,
UAs
Your Honor.
have
We
been
take
negative,
whatever
Judge.
court decides beyond it. I'm sure counsel's not going to
And
accept
he was
it, not
negative
have
today.
He was
Can you get
negative
copies
today,
of,
Judge.
Actually, there should be three. There should be three case numbers on here, council.
Are we arraigning on the pretrial then?
We just think at this
No,
time,
it's the other two
he
cases.
is a
Right, I
good
thought it-
candidate for early
My apologies, Judge.
termination.
I thought you just wanted for the arraignment.
And there's no
Well, all the
restitution,
case numbers
correct?
should be on
No,
here, so if you can make 2 copies, please.
All right.
So we need to adjourn this for
Well,
discovery then.
Correct,
congratulations.
Judge. The number.
Here's
like
the
Mr.
thing,
Zalman
don't go
said,
out
the number that was
celebrating
provided in the file is not
the-
accurate. I confirmed that
everything
with
that you
Mr.
needed, the
Patton this
discipline
morning.
you
We've
needed
been
to
trying to reach
successfully
out to him for the
complete
last week
this
or so.
probation.
We've been
You're still going to
unable
need
so
that
this is-
discipline in real life because let me just tell you,
Mr. Patton, we
you're
do
not gonna
need
have
some
a probation
discovery
officer
involved.
looking
Mr.
over your
Patton does
shoulder
have some additional material that he'd like to consider.
where you're saying,
I'd like-
if I
if
do
it
this,
is
I'm going to get in
relevant,
trouble
I'd
with
like to
probation. You're going to
bring
have
it
to
the
do that
attention
on your
of
own.
Mr.
You
Zalman
understand?
as well,
Yes, Your Honor.
perhaps
But what I can
would
tell you, if there are any
help us reach
obstacles
another
that come up in your
resolution.
way and you need some advice,
And so council, how
I'm here, you
long
can
are
still
you
come back here and ask me,
seeking
okay?
Thank you very
an
much, Your Honor.
adjournment for discovery purposes?
all right, your probation is terminated. Good luck.
Thank you so
Would
much,
give us
Your Honor. I
4 weeks,
appreciate it.
Judge?
And I wanted to say one thing if I
Sure.
can before I go. When
Well,
I first was here, I don't
given
know if
that
you
one
remember,
matter
it
has
was
been
2020.
pending for
I
quite a
sat in
while,
those seats over there and
that the
it
other
feels good
matters have been
today
pending
having
since
my
January,
freedom
I'm
and
not
not having to
inclined to
go
go
back
out
to the
4
Bear
weeks.
County Jail or back to prison or
What
in prison.
available days is court?
And, I thank you for giving me that
Tuesdays are
chance.
good days,
being
though, I
out
speak on behalf
to
of
see my
people, but
family,
11
to see my
o'clock is
family
probably
that I
a
can
better
take.
time. For some reason, if
And when I was
the
here, I
defendant
told you
continues
at
with
that time that I
appointed
gave my life to
counsel,
God.
their
And
mornings
you
are
had told me at
pushed on
that time,
Tuesdays
when I first got
also.
probation,
And I know
that a
the
lot
court
of
has a
people,
busy docket
when
on
they get out of
Tuesdays,
the
so if you
jail,
did something at
they say they
11,
believe in
I
God
could
and
come
they
any
follow
Tuesday.
religion, but then
Well,
they go right back.
fortunately for
I
council, you're
wanted
going
to
to get
prove
your 4 weeks
everyone
because
that thought that
2
wrong, and I
weeks,
wanted to prove the people that thought I
I'm
was
in
gonna go
another
back to jail
court,
wrong.
on a jury trial
And so
for
thank
yet
you.
another
All right,
disqualification. I
congratulations.
don't know why there's a magnet this way for
Do well.
that, apparently.
All right.
The next week, the court's closed for,